get from him why he puts on this confusion, grading so harshly all his days of quiet, with turbulent and dangerous lunacy.
At best he feels himself distracted, but from what cause he would do by no means speak.
Nor do we find him forward to be sounded, but with a crafty manners keeps aloof, when we would bring him to some confession of his true state.
Did he receive you well?
Most like a gentleman,
But with much forcing of his disposition.
regard of question, but of our demands, most free in his reply.
Did you essay him to any pastime?
Madam, it so fell out, the certain players we are rout on the way. Of these we told him, and there did seem in him a kind of joy. They are about the court, and as I think they have already ordered this night to play before him.
'Tis most true, and he beseeched me to entreat the majesties, to hear and see the matter.
My heart and it doth much content me to hear him so inclined. Good gentlemen, give him a further edge, and drive his purpose to these delights.
We shall, my lord.
Sweet Gertrude, leave us too, for we have closely sent for Hamlet here, that he, as were by accident, may hear affront Ophelia. Her father and myself will so bestow ourselves that seen unseen, we may of their encounter frankly judge, and gather by him as he is behaved, if it be by the affliction of his love, or know that thus he suffers for.
I shall obey you. And for your part, Ophelia, I do wish that your good beauties be the happy cause of Hamlet's wellness. So shall I hope your virtues will bring him to his wonted way again, to both your honors.
I wish you may, madam.
Walk you here, gracious so please you. We will bestow ourselves. Read on this book, that show of much an exercise may color your loneliness. We are oft to blame in this, 'tis too much proved, that with devotion visage and piteous action we do sugar over the devil himself.
Oh, 'tis too true. How smart a lash that speech give my conscience. The Harlow's cheek, beautified with plastering art, is not more ugly to the thing that hopes it than is my deed to my most painful word. Oh, heavy burden.
I hear him coming. Let us withdraw, my lord. To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler in the mind to suffer the slings and arrow of outrageous fortune, or take arms against sea of troubles. No more, and by a sleep we say end, the heartache, the thousands of natural shocks, devourly to be wished, to die, to sleep. For what is sleep of death, my dreams may come, when we shuffled of this moral coil, must give us pause. There's a respect that makes calamity of life so long, for who we bear the whips and scorns of time, the oppressor's wrong, the pangs of despised love and law's delay, the insolence of office, the spurns, the patience meet their worthy times, when he himself might the quietest make with the bare bullings, who would fardels bear to grunt and sweat aware of life. But the dead of sometimes after death, the undiscovered country from whose burn no travelers return, puzzles the will, and will make us rather bear those ills we have. Fly to others that we know of, thus conscience make us do cowards of all, and thus the native hue of resolution is sick and lied over the pale cast of thought, and enterprise of great pitch, and moment with disregard currents turn away, and loss of name and action. Soft you now, the fair Ophelia, nymph in thy ocean. May all my sins be remembered.
Good my lord, how does your honor for this many a day?
I humbly thank you well.
My lord, I have remembrance of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray you now receive them.
No, not I. I never ask you aught.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them words of so sweet breath compose as many of the things more rich. Their perfume lost, take these again for the noble mind. Rich gifts wax poor then givers prove unkind. There, my lord.
Ha, are you honest?
My lord,
Are you fair?
what means your lordship?
That you be honest and fair, your honesty should be no discourse to be your beauty?
Could beauty, my lord, have better commerce than with honesty?
I truly for the power of beauty will sooner transform honesty from what it is to a bawd than the force of honesty can relate beauty into its likeness. This was sometimes a paradox, but now time gives it proof. I did love you once.
Indeed, my lord, you may believe so.
You should not have believed me, for virtue cannot so inoculate but our old stock, but we shall relish it. I loved you not. Get thee to an earning. Why thou be the breeder of sinner? I am myself indifferent honest, but yet I could accuse me of such thing that it were better my mother had not borne me. I am very proud, revengeful, ambitious, and with more offense at my beck that I thought to put them in. Imagination to give them shape, or time to act in them. What should such fellows as I do, crawling between earth and heaven? We aren't all knives, believe none of us. Go thy ways to an earning. Where's your father?
At home, my lord.
Be shut upon him. May he play a fool nowhere but in his own house. Farewell.
Oh, help him, you sweet heavens!
If thou dost marry, I'll give thee this plate for thy dowry. Be thou as chaste as ice, as pure as snow, thou shalt not escape calumny. Get thee to an earning. Go. Farewell. Or if thou wit need to marry a fool, or a wise man who know well enough that monsters make you of them. Go to an earning. Go. Quickly. Farewell.
Heavenly powers restore him!
If have you heard the paintings too well enough? God has given you one face and make yourself another. You jig, you amble, and you slip. Your nickname, God's creatures, that make your woundness, your ignorance. Go to. I'll go no more on. I'll have made me mad. I'll say, we will have no more marriages, and those who are married already, all but one will live. The rest shall keep as they are. To a nunnery, go.
The noble mind is here overthrown. The courtiers, soldiers, scholars, eyes, tongues, sword, the expectancy of rose of the fair state, the glass of fashion, the mold of form, the absorbed all observers, quite down, an eye of ladies most dejected and wretched, that suck the honey of this miscued vows. Now see that noble and most sovereign reasons, like sweet bells jangled out of the time and harsh, that unmatched form and stature of blown youth, blasted with ecstasy, and oh woe is me, I have seen what I see.
Love, his affections do not that way tend, nor what he spake, though it lacked form a little, was not like badness. There's something in his soul, over which his melancholy sits on broad, and I do doubt the hatch and the disclose will be some danger, which for to prevent. I have, in quick determination, thus set it down, he shall with speed to England for the demand of our neglected tribute. Happily the seas and countries different, with variable objects shall expel. This something settled matter in his heart, whereon his brain still beating puts him thus, from fashion of himself. What think you on it?
It shall do well, but yet I do believe the origin and commencement of his grief sprung from neglect of love. How now, Ophelia? You need not tell us what Lord Hamlet said. We heard it all, my lord. Do as you please. But if you do hold it fit after the play, let his queen mother all alone entreat him to show him grief. Let her be round with him, and be placed, so please you, in the ear of all their conference. If she finds him not, to England send him, or confine him where your wisdom best shall think.
It shall be so. Madness and great ones must not unwatched go.